Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better. Who do it better? Top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the Pope, your host that do the most. Welcome to Just Being Frank Show. Gotta be frank about this, Angel Reese. With no further ado, let's get into what the Mrs. Me Too had to say about the incident that took place Saturday game season opening. Let's go.
Anyone can start.
Angel, how have the last few days been for you from your experience in the arena Saturday and now the investigation of possible hate speech?
Yeah.
Hold on. Matter of fact, I got something because they so low all the time. You can barely hear them. Let's start that over and let's put up some captions. Okay. Excuse me.
Anyone can start.
Angel, how have the last few days been for you from your experience in the arena Saturday?
Experience in the arena on Saturday. And now the investigation of the possible age.
Yeah, obviously there's no place.
Race or age? He said that says age, but he probably said the investigation of the possible something. Okay.
For that.
No place for that in this league.
Our organization has done a great job supporting me. I've had communication from everyone, from so many people across this league, and being able to support me and going through this whole process. Obviously, it could happen to me, it could happen to anyone, and I think they've done a great job supporting us in this.
How did it affect you?
Okay, wait. We're gonna pause after she answers. They ask a question, answer a question, and we're gonna talk about it. So, are you saying you heard this? So this came from you? So, Angel, are you admitting that you're the one that said you heard racial slurs, and you're talking about people are supporting you, and what supporting you have? What do you mean? People are supporting you and showing you a lot of love and all this type of stuff. Let me hear this one more time.
It could happen to me, it could happen to anyone.
It can happen to me.
I've had communication.
Possible hate speech?
Yeah, obviously there's no place in this league for that. I think that the NBA, our team, and our organization has done a great job supporting me. I've had communication from everyone, from so many people across this league, and being able to support me and going through this whole process. Obviously, it could happen to me, it could happen to anyone. And I think
so you really playing the victim right now? So you really acting as if you heard these noises and you was affected by it in some sense of the matter, to where you need support and love. You need to be supported and loved because you heard something. So now you admit, so you're admitting, or you're saying you heard these noises and that you was affected by it and needed support, emotional and support and love through this tough time. Wow. Wowzers.
you've done a great job supporting us in this.
How did it affect you Saturday, trying to do your job, trying to play, and having this going on simultaneously?
Yeah, obviously it's tough, but
How did it affect you? Whoa. So now even a reporter, so everybody's in on this bogusness. How you going to say that as if it's a fact? You said that as a matter of fact. Like it's known for sure. It's been investigated and proven that this happened. You asking her, how did this affect? Hold on, man. Wowzers. Y'all, this is bigger than I thought. Wait, hold up. Oh, sheesh.
Your job, trying to play, and having
How
this
did it affect you
going
trying to do your
on
job?
Saturday, trying to do your job, trying to play, and having this going on simultaneously?
yeah, obviously it's tough, but I think I have a great support system. I'm loved by so many people, and obviously in the moment it is.
Obviously, it's tough, but I got such a great support system. So you are literally admitting that you went through something tragic. You are really playing victim. Wowzers, after you just played the villain and got all up in Caitlin Clark's face and tried to attack her. And then you go and start playing like you're the one who's getting attacked. This is diabolical.
It's hard to hear, but my support system is great. God has protected me in so many different ways. I've gone through so many different things in the past couple of years of my life, but I think just having this support and this love and being a part of an organization that really supports me and loves me is something I couldn't imagine not being a part of.
Were you able to league's response just coming out right away and getting that investigation going?
Yeah, obviously, like I said, they understand that this is the priority. Obviously, there's no place for this, and they preach. I think 2 days before they put out no hate no speech. And obviously, the women in this league, they know that and know there's no space for that. And I believe that every player in this league deserves to be treated with respect and want to come to work and just have fun and have a great environment to work at. So I think they've done a great job putting that out, and we're obviously just going to respond as they need to.
Were you able to?
Whoa. Wait, okay. That's a lot to unpack. This is crazy work. The reporters are talking as if it's a matter of fact that this happened. She's talking as yes, like this happened to her. And she has great support and love from everybody. And then the WNBA investigating it immediately. Yeah, they just put out a no hate speech, and it should be a fun environment and a safe environment for us to come to work. Lady, you don't work for a Fortune 500 company. You play basketball. In basketball, there's fans that's rooting against you, and certain fans will probably, in your case, not really for you, but the team. People booed Jordan. They yelled things. People came with rapist signs for Kobe Bryant to the game, holding him up, calling him a rapist during his court case when he was not convicted of anything. So that proven innocent to guilty went out the door when a whole fan base of people, just because they're trying to get in his head on the court, it is allowed. Nobody looked at it as hateful, racist. It actually fueled Kobe to perform even more. When they do this in high school. You have gyms chanting to top-notch players in the country, overrated. Boom, 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 boom. Overrated. Boom, 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 boom. You want to call that a hate speech? It's no place for this. This is where do you work, lady? Because you talking like you work at a Fortune 500 company. You talking like you work in an office building somewhere, and people are coming in with hate speeches, and you're just at your little cubicle. And you're just at your cubicle, minding your own business, typing away. And somebody's just sending you email after email right in the workplace. Hatred, racist emails right in the workplace while you at your cubicle trying to do your 9 to 5. This is basketball where shit talking is normal. It's a part of the game. Fans booing you is a part of the game. Fans, not the Jesus. Where we at now? Where we at? Is this the Twilight Zone? Are we living in a Twilight Zone where this dumb can double down on her dumbness and got the nerve to say, yeah, there's no place for that, as if, yep, it's a matter of fact that I heard it and it affected me so much so I need support. I'm so thankful for the support and love I got, because, boy, if I didn't have this support and this love from what the Fever fans put on me, I don't know what I would do with myself. I might not be able to make it. You so fake. You faking. This is cold.
Were you able to give them kind of details of where you
Player in this league deserves to be treated with respect and want to come to work and just have fun and have a great
come to
environment
work
like
and
that.
have fun. Bitch, work ain't fun. for a lot of Americans. They don't go to work to have fun. You need to grow up, girl. People go to work, them reporters, yeah, people love what they do, but even when they love what they do, it's not fun. Like, I love coming to talk to the people, coming to report on your silly ass, but it's really not fun no more. It's sometimes you get taken out of. But I still love to do what I do. Still love to bring this to the people. But it's not like going on vacation. It's not like going to see a graduation. Shout out to my son, Frank the Fourth, just graduated high school. My dog. Yeah. But neither here nor there. This is amazing that she can sit here and talk like this and people are eating it up. We need to have a great environment to work at. We need to have a great environment to work at. We're basketball players. And it needs to be staged. The crowd needs to be staged like as if it's a sitcom or something, like a Martin Lawrence show where they got an audience and they tell them when to laugh, they tell them when to clap, they tell them when to say, ooh, ah. That's what you want basketball to be, like a sitcom place where they tell you, okay, now they're going to hold up the sign, clap, and everybody, okay, we can clap. Okay, now look shocked. That's it. You that terrible at basketball. You are that terrible. You have to be terrible in order to even ask for things like that. You know, people are going to talk about you so bad. You got to say, we want to work in a great environment and work and be safe from people saying mean things.
So I think they've done a great job putting that out, and we're obviously just going to start it.
Were you able to give them kind of details of where like where the general vicinity was? You heard stuff.
That's
She's
not
already.
a question.
Yeah. Oh, she did. Okay.
That's already a what? What? She did. Okay. Yeah. What? You heard stuff. Oh yeah. She said something. I already answered that. No, you did not. You didn't tell us where you heard it at. That's a lie. Let's go back. Wait a minute. Why you capping? Why are you lying to the people?
That's
She's
not
already.
a question.
Yeah. Oh, she did. Okay.
No, she didn't.
What would you
And
like?
who?
Oh, she
Why?
did. Okay. Sorry.
What would you like the league to do with those fans?
She's already answered this as well. We'll move on.
Oh, Jesus.
Kind
Whoa.
of details of where.
Y'all just trying to save her from everything. Bro, let her speak. What do she got a security dude right there? Is it a security guy that monitors the questions she's answered and what she can and cannot answer? What this is amazing. The protection that the league, that the industry, this is why I know the industry is evil and she's a soul seller. There's no way they're trying to protect this girl like this. He's cutting off before she could even say anything. She already did that. She already did that. Next question. What is this? This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. In Angel's essence, it's unbelievable. All that damn weave in your head, girl. Fake everything. Everything is phony. These your eyebrows. Is that really the color of your skin? Who knows? Is that your nose? Speaking of nose, we don't know.
Where like where the general vicinity was. You heard stuff.
That's
She's
not
already.
a question.
Yeah. Oh, she did.
No.
What would you like the league to do with those fans?
What would you like the league to do with those fans? I have not heard this question asked. What would you like the league to do with those fans? And again, here we are talking as if this is a matter of fact. What do you mean? No, what fans? What fans are you talking about? They're investigating. Why are we talking like they have investigated and came to the conclusion of this is, yeah, it was a bunch of them. It was a bunch of racial fans in the stands hollering racial slurs. We got it. Y'all saying if this really took place. Like as it is known that it really took place. There's no proof of it taking place. There's hearsay, she say it took place. And so y'all rolling and running with that, huh? Y'all rolling and running with that took place. This is amazing.
She's already answered this as well. We'll move on to the next.
Angel, moving on from that though,
Thank you.
you guys obviously had your first time in adversity with this new group. How do you feel you guys are able to bounce back from that and practice the spirit seemed high today? So
Yeah.
can you talk to me about that?
Obviously, a loss sucks, especially the first game out. But I think at this point, we're just sticking together and knowing where we're supposed to be. Obviously, we're not supposed to look how we're supposed to look in July or August. So I think we're in a great place right now. Everybody's positive. Everybody's coming back. Everybody has looked themselves in the mirror and figured out the things that we need to work on individually to come together as a group.
Have you had an experienced an incident before in the WNBA of things said from the crowd that were hateful across the line?
We'll move on to the next question. Thank you.
See what I mean? What is this? What is this? She can't answer. What is she up here for? Okay, so again, they must be listening. They must have heard me too, because I spoke on this, that how she last year dodged all of the interviews, press conferences, before practices, after practice, games, all of that. She was skipping out on all of them unless she had a great game. If she had a good game by her standards and a lot of other people, her fan standards, then she would come out on the podium and speak. Other than that, you didn't hear from her, unless it was some controversy she was in with Kennedy Carter when she put her foot in her mouth and her ass, talking about they watching because of me too. And she been dealing with this since LSU. She just wanted everybody to know that they watching because of her too. So this kills me. You talking about move on to the next question? She is a she just Jesus. Professional basketball player, supposedly. Grown woman, supposedly. Claiming she heard racist speeches, supposedly. And yet, you can't allow her to get asked a tough question. She not supposed to answer no tough questions. Answer up, speak up for, you said you heard this, huh? So, if you said you heard this, when? During what time exactly? Please let the people know. When you went to the line, what is it that you heard exactly? Was it words? Was it sounds? You haven't answered none of that. And the people who asking you for those answers, y'all cutting them off and silencing them and moving on to the next question. This is bullshit. This is complete bullshit right here. Y'all playing with the people. And that's why I'm not having it. I'm going to come and get on y'all asses. I'm not stopping. Because this right here, this ain't it, man. With her fake ass, what is this supposed to do around her wrist? What is this doing? This little tape. Again, that she want to try to put out there when she missed the Unrivaled. She wasn't wearing it all Unrivaled, and when she was playing good, no problems. But the game she had a horrible game and was brick after brick after layup, brick. All of a sudden, she hurt her wrist, and she out the game in the rest of the season. And now she coming back, taping it up with this little tape on it, as if that look like what? You just phony all the way around the board, and this is nonsense that y'all want to promote this nonsense right here and protect this girl from what? From real criticism that could possibly help her if she actually took some constructive criticism, actually listened. Oh, no, matter of fact, I see y'all listening because, like I said, I called you out on her not doing no interviews. And all of a sudden, she doing media availability. Come on, man. Cut the crap, man. It's crazy.
Film from Saturday. What were some of the things that stand out to you that you can fix right away, or
Yeah.
you want to fix them?
Yeah, I mean, as a post player, my screening angles and also defensively making sure I get on my coverages. Obviously, I usually guard one of the best players. So just being able to match up with my coverage and being able to take and guard our yard, I think that's most important. And understanding our personnel, our coaches do a great job and spend long hours here. So making sure that we are following up with that and making sure that we're just aligning with that.
Angel, the high-low connection between you and Camilla.
Right now, she got that wrist. She got her hands on her hips, holding her. They like this on her hips. Her wrist is backwards. That just hurted my wrist just doing that. So and I ain't fractured my wrist, and that just hurt my wrist just doing that. She's very comfortable with putting her wrist and bending them the way that they're not supposed to be bent. And again, ain't nothing wrong with her wrist, man. You can see how she move it. She don't never act as. Listen, I'm a LaMelo Ball fan as well. And when he fractured his wrist, he still to this day move his wrist, even when he on the court just chilling, waiting. He still mess with that wrist. LaMelo Ball, I watched damn near every dribble of LaMelo Ball. And after he came back from that fractured wrist injury, the boy he still to this day mess with that wrist. That happened in his rookie season. He going on his 5th year. He still mess with that wrist. She don't mess with that wrist at all. She move it. She do all of this stuff. She be doing this. She be sitting up there, and she don't even be noticing it. But she be up there, huh? What do you say? Huh? What did you say? Oh, yeah, nothing. Hands on her hips. So you bending your wrist. You, boy, I tell you, you can't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. You just can't. I'm too frank. I know the truth when I see the truth and hear the truth. Y'all is full of it.
How did you like that? Just kind of testing things out a little bit, and you obviously being cool. It looks like that could be really good moving forward. How do you want to move forward?
Yeah, I think that we have a great connection. Obviously, 4 or 5 skyscrapers. I think I always selfishly say that I think I pass the best passes.
Then she gets so phony and fake. I get, and I tell her I pass the best passes. I give her the best passes. You give her the best passes? Really? You give Camilla Cardoso the best passes? Really? When you just dump it down to her, when you just throw it to her, she's 6'7", bigger than everybody, and she's got position like this. You give her the best. Look how narcissistic this girl is. She just has to be saying she does something the best. Wonder why people don't like you, man. Wonder why people call you out on your play, especially your play. Because in your eyes, you a legend in your own head. You give her the best passes. You don't drive to the hole, draw defenders, and give her no-look dimes or full court dimes on the money, or she coming off the pick and roll and you giving her the pocket nice bounce pass right on the money for her to lay it up. You're not putting it over the top of their head right for her to get the rock and just lay it up. You're talking about just dumping it down to her, and you got to call yourself the best at doing that? Wow, Chad.
Encourage her. A lot of times I'm like, you can kill everybody that's in front of you. And sometimes I like try to get her going and pushing her and pushing her. So I think the sky is the limit for Camilla and things that she can do. And I'm excited to see what she can show you this year.
Being a fellow post, how do you think that helps you pass a little bit better to her because you know how to get it?
I think posts have the best passes to each other. And that's why I try to encourage her and try to push her as much as I can, because I think sometimes, obviously, when you don't see the ball a lot of times and you're running down.
You keep saying I'm trying to push her as much as I can. You keep trying. So she got low motor? She do. But I think it's reasons for it over here. I think she don't like, she know what y'all doing and she don't like it. She know it's all about you and this narrative, and she don't like it, and she don't really play tough. She don't play like she really can and like she did before when I seen her happy in a sense. So I don't know, but I know she got game. I know I didn't seen her make tough shots down low in the basket, by the basket. Good post game, good footwork. I've seen that. I've seen her protect the rim pretty good before too. I've seen that. She just seems like she's not playing with no joy, playing alongside with you. Why are you talking about? You give her the
That's why
best.
we're running sometimes, just running, but obviously just to stay motivated. And I think we do a great job motivating each other. And obviously it's early. We're still figuring out where we like our passes from Slew and other guards. So I think we'll ease right at the right time.
And Joe, how excited are you to stay in front of them?
You pass the ball to Carmelo Cardoso better than Slew. You got one of the best point guards in NBA history on your team, and you got the nerve to say you pass the ball better than Slew. To Carmelo Cardoso. His girl is so egotistical, narcissistic. Boy, I've never seen nothing like this before in my life. Sheesh.
I know it's going to be great. Obviously for Sleep, obviously playing against New York and then being back home, I know that environment is going to be great. But obviously, Moonshots and the Chicago Sky fans have done a great job supporting us, even on the road. I mean, obviously the little bit of fans that are there, we still can hear them, and we really appreciate them.
This is a couple questions about practice today. What was Tyler's message to the team? And then we also saw Jeff seem to be giving a talk.
Yeah.
So what were some of his messages that you heard from him?
Yeah, staying together. Win or lose, we have to stay together. Obviously, it's going to be a roller coaster throughout the season. Obviously, Tyler has been in a championship team.
Obviously. What's obviously? What's so obvious? Wait, let's hear. This is what I mean. Learn how to speak, young lady. Okay, learn. Widen your vocab.
Win or lose, we have to stay together. Obviously, it's going to be a roller coaster throughout the season. Obviously, Tyler has been in a championship team, so he knows what it takes. He knows we're not supposed to look great right now, obviously. So just continuing to encourage us. Obviously, we could be down right now and just
again.
sit in sorrow, but we have to get up and play again on Thursday. So I think we have great leadership here and bringing these vets in that have been through this league for a while. They have lost games and knows how to feel. So I think it's really encouraging for me and also the younger players.
We have time for a few more.
Did schedule help? It's kind of an odd quirk in the schedule. You play your first game and then get a few days break.
Few days, damn near a week break. They played on Saturday. They don't play until Thursday. Sheesh.
I don't know. I just want to talk.
I don't know. I just want to play.
Any more? Thank you.
Yeah, look. Any more? Captain Save a hoe. For sure, that's a hoe. OM Jesus. I can't believe what we just witnessed. That's crazy. Now, again, before I go, I got to bring up something I ran into. A young lady video. Let me see what's her name. Let's go back one at a time. Her name is Octavia Darling. Let's pull this up real quick from Octavia Darling. Wait a second, Octavia. Wait a second, I say. Hold on. Let's pull this up. So this was a young lady who I believe she's a blogger, right? She's a blogger on YouTube and whatever else maybe that she may do. But she went to the game. Her and her brother went to the game. Indiana Fever versus Chicago Sky, and they drove from Chicago. So I just want to lay this out real quick. She's from Chicago. They drove to the game. Her brother took her to her first WNBA game, right? And again, she's from Chicago, and she don't watch the WNBA, so she don't really know much about Caitlin Clark nor Angel Reese, but she knows of them for sure. Now, whose side do she seem to be on or whatnot? I'm gonna let y'all see the video. And she don't seem to take no sides. So it's not even about sides. But I just want y'all to see something on how she enjoyed herself and all of that good stuff. Let's see. Let's start. Let's start about right here. She's at the game, so she's gonna witness this here national anthem. The lady singing the national anthem. Why would they have this big fat black girl with this fake ass hair and this dumb ridiculous ass jacket on with these dumb ridiculous ripped jeans? I'm just calling it. Listen, I'm being frank. This to me prop, man. To me, when you do stuff like this, like y'all couldn't find her, and she can sing though. But come on now, at least put some better clothes on her. But
The Chicago Sky, the head coach of the Sky, is Tyler Marks. Let's now meet the starting lineup for Chicago. The center, 6'7" from South Carolina, number 10, Camila Francisco. The forward, 6'11", Angel Reese. And
Whoa, okay, hold on. So now this is her first time witnessing Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark at a game. She is there live. Looked like she was in the skybox, but she gets to hear the fans feel the arena, the energy, and everything else. And look, lo and behold, here goes these racist, supposedly racist fans. They cheering for Camila Cardoso. You hear a whole lot of cheers for Camila Cardoso. As soon as they announced Angel Reese, booed out the gate.
for Chicago, the center, 6'7" from South Carolina, number 10, Camila Francisco. The forward, 6'11", Angel Reese.
Okay. Okay. We're checking it out. She got good footage, good view. A good view.
Okay, y'all. So
See what she said.
first of all, the game was so fun.
Okay.
Why didn't y'all tell me WNBA games were so much fun?
Because they're not. That's Caitlin Clark, baby. They're not. They don't get that. Don't mix it up. But that's okay.
Really enjoyed watching the Fever versus the Sky.
Mm-hmm.
I got to see Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, all the other ladies. Can't remember right off my head, but it was fire.
Yeah, see, she don't know nothing about she doesn't know. Her brother brought her to this game. But I love it. She not tripping. She got the order right. Caitlin Clark first, Angel Reese second. She seemed like she's unbiased about it all, and she's from Chicago. But she said she has so much fun. And she think this is a regular degular. This is what I'm saying about people who don't know no better, who just would assume that, oh, it's popping. Oh, this is just how it is. No. You just went to a crazy experience that most people don't get to witness, because if you don't go to Caitlin Clark game, you're not going to get to witness no crowd like that and arena packed like that and so on and so forth. Let's go.
Game. I enjoyed myself thoroughly.
Mm-hmm.
But right now it's about 7:45 p.m.
Okay, so she enjoyed herself thoroughly. Here goes a lady who doesn't have a stake in the fight. She's a first termer. She not really into the WNBA. She don't even know none of the other players. All she know is Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese from things that she may have heard in the streets. So of course, if she lived in Chicago, you can imagine the things she's heard about both of them. And probably some truth about Angel Reese, because she got a brother. And I would think her brother driving all the way to Indiana from Chicago, because she with her brother in this video. And let me pull that up just so you can know. This is reason how she got to the game for real. Because her brother right here took her to the game.
Great time. So let's go.
Wait.
But yeah, we're gonna have a great time. Leaf. I'm with my brother, by the way, guys. Haley Van Leaf.
Now she with her brother. Again, he taking his sis to the game. He probably listen. If I'm a gambling man, I would have bet my bottom dollar there. He probably took she heard about Angel Reese. Caitlin Clark might have said something like, "Why they be hating on her?" Or why people don't like Caitlin Clark, or why people don't like Angel Reese. What's the deal? Big bro probably know the business. Because us male, I say he probably knows, because we the ones who support the women's league for the most part. Women don't support the women's league. You see, she don't even know none of the other players. Her brother probably know everybody on both teams. So he like, okay, look, I'll take you to the game. And you can see for yourself, and whatever the case may be, and experience this great atmosphere for Caitlin Clark. And we'll go all the way to Indiana and watch it immediately instead of waiting for till they come to Chicago where they stay. Because Indiana and Chicago is right there. The drive ain't nothing but a few hours. a few hour drive, 3, 4, 5 hours, something like that, to get to Indiana to Chicago to Indiana. So they go to the game and she just enjoys herself. She has so much fun. So she is a black woman with her black family, because she not only is with her brother, she must be with either her son or her brother's son. And it looked like brother might be with his lady. And then, okay, so this might be her niece. This may be, her nephew. I'm sorry. Her nephew. And so they here on a family type of trip. So I doubt very seriously Big Bro, who looked like he be in the gym and he got the locks and everything, looked like he loved his blackness, that they heard any racial slurs being said to anybody. The energy in the room, even though Angel Reese got booed, rightfully so, she didn't think nothing of them booing Angel Reese, since she is the villain for the Chicago Sky in the WNBA, as she claims she is, and she'll go down in history. She'll take that because she wants everybody to know it's because of her too. So she'll take on that villain role. But yet she up here playing victim. Funny how that worked. But here goes a lady, black woman, with her family in the building, seen Angel Reese get booed. I'm sure she heard Angel Reese get booed during the free throw. And again, there was no commotion or no bad energy in the building to the point where it was like some racist energy was going on. Even if that was all that getting said, oh, believe you me, that energy is out there, because anybody next to that person who's yelling, or those people, those group of people that's yelling racial things onto the floor where the players can hear, where you on the floor in a 18,000 fan seated arena and you can hear racial, that means somebody had to be right on the floor, close on the floor, for any player to be able to hear somebody screaming racial fans over all that yelling. Security guards are right there on the floor, all around the floor. They right there. They didn't hear none of it. So this is what I mean. How y'all getting investigated? Y'all don't have it's so easy. Go ask them, the security. Did y'all hear any racial slurs? Go ask the other coaches and so on and so forth. Did y'all hear any racial slurs getting thrown around? Go ask the courtside seaters, the people that was sitting courtside. Did y'all hear any? And that's it. If y'all gonna do such a thing. But this woman right here, she said she had a great time, and she wasn't there for it. She didn't have a dog in the fight. Like I said, she could care if the Chicago Sky won. She probably would want the Chicago Sky to win, just because she's neutral. She don't have nobody who she going with, but she's from Chicago. So just off of that, of course, you would want your hometown to win, just off of that. So, or maybe she's from Indiana and she just live in Chicago now. That's a lot goes on, and they went back home for a nice minute. But it seemed like I think she's from Chicago, because she didn't stay in Indiana for no time. She went back right after the game, drove right back to Chicago, which she states right here as she's in the car that she's going back to Chicago since the game was over early and everything was great. She going back home and she had a great time. But I just wanted to share that with y'all to show all of this race baiting, all this BS baloney. Nah, from people who was there with cell phones recording like her, and she didn't catch no vibes of racism. She just had a great old good time. Probably one of the best times of her life in a long time. Sheesh. Let me know what y'all think in the comment. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all for getting the Pope to 11K. We on our way to 15. Let's keep it cracking. We want to be at 20 by the end of the season. If that's possible, God wills it. We're going to keep it going, man. Share the video. Do all that good stuff. Leave a comment. Let me know it's real. It's the Pope.